this. But I must say also, because he was the most hit, and I think he also wanted this to finish. He really was not happy.
And so because of the pressure and this meeting, you decided to do the handover the very next day?
The very next day. The dockets were already here. General Khumalo brought the dockets to Pretoria. And I will try and clarify, not reading his mind. Because of the pressure, this was not business usual. There was no time to sit and say, okay, maybe we can go to Ntuzuma. I didn't know where the dockets were, for example. I'm just giving an example that maybe, So it was at that moment to say, let's just do the handing over of the dockets.
And so, because of the circumstances, the dockets were now in
Pretoria, in his office, because the following day when we went, it was after I called General Motsepe, she informed me that she was not available, and then Brigadier Dithata will stand in for her. I didn't call Dithata on the day, and I'll clarify why. In the meeting that we had on the 6th of March, the Sunday City Press carried an article on the details of the meeting we had. So we were treating this as a sensitive matter, and therefore the briefings would not have been, no, let's bring the people before. Actually, we felt we were doing things as we were moving to actually avert any compromise from the process.
Thank you, General. And so on the 28th with Brigadier Dithata, you oversaw the handing over process. Can you explain what the process entailed?
Okay.
General, maybe before you do that.
Yes.
Earlier on in paragraph 30, where you speak about General Sibiya would make inquiries with you about the instruction that he has given you, which is to the handover of dockets. I think you readily, or maybe too quickly, conceded to the evidence leader that his inquiries would have been in accordance or consistent with the plan. But I'm not sure about that, because when you look at the plan itself at page 10, it says the handover would have happened on the 26th of March. That's the due date. Is that a mistake? And then I ask you that question.
Yes.
If you look again at paragraph 31, the very first line, you say the handover process was to be completed on the at the statement, para 31 of your statement. So you've got the plan at page 10, and then you've got in your statement at paragraph 31 where you say handover was to happen on the 17th of March. Okay. Is there a mistake somewhere?
Yes, there is. I think there are two plans. There's a plan for the 6th that's marked the 17th of March was supposed to be the handover. I'm sure evidence leader, if maybe in interpreting the documents, we mix them up. The second meeting of the 27th, that's where the 26th was. But the initial plan said the 17th of March.
I understand. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, General, you were about to explain the handover process and what this entailed. And in particular, was there a briefing given to the members that were there about the process that was going to be undertaken, the purpose and where the dockets were going?
Okay.
I.e., was there a plan?
Yes, there was a plan for the handover, and I think when we all arrived, we went to General Khumalo's office, where it was his boardroom, where the dockets were, and General Khumalo and myself, we gave them a briefing that those dockets were not meant to be here. They were in transit to KwaZulu-Natal, because they were supposed to go to the Serious and Violent Crimes Unit or the murder and robbery. So the briefing was more on them understanding that the dockets as we take them are not meant to